Hi everyone, it's Rhonda. It's a little bit French time. Let's pull my chair up, and I have to make sure my video is recording, and we are going to do a Chapter 1 Papers video. This is my project. I fell in love with the new digitals of their labels. And even I went back and I looked at the other labels that they offered. And so Chapter 1 Papers usually includes in their kits with their, all their different kits. There's also labels. Usually there's a few labels, but these are purely labels, and I'll list them all below. But they're just very beautiful, and love these. Love this color. And I printed out just some more of my favorite ones, and I'll show you my project. Let's move these to the side. Here we go. This is probably one of my favorite digitals from them. I love this color with the soft white and then the patina that they added. Love it. I'm going to trim off that little bit of white here. And so I decided, because I love my little folio folder that I make with ledger paper, I decided to make it with just a simple one-page tea-stained copy paper. Okay, we're going to make one. But this is one of my favorite labels because the white background picks up the off-white flowers here, in my opinion. I love it. In fact, I even made a little small journal with the same. I haven't put it in here yet, but this is a different label that I love, Vente. And then I added this label is in one of the kits. This label is in one of the kits. And you could put this inside there. And then this was in there. Well, this one can go right here. It's a double pocket. And then you can add them to the glassine bags. And then here's some more labels that I fell in love with. These will be little journals, little booklets. And then I made this little scrap pad and just tore a bunch of antique papers and added some trim on there, fabric trim. And then here it is on a book page. This will be a booklet. So I had a lot of fun just making the prototype here, and then we will get ready to make this easy folder. It is so easy to make. And it could slip in a bigger journal, or I just love it the way it is. So what you'll need is the digital of your choice that you want on there. And I just used my tea stain paper. Now, this one I'm pretty sure I trimmed some off because I'm really rough when I'm doing my tea staining and the paper's ripped, but I don't care. I like that look. So this one, I think, let me see. But anyway, you just take your paper and you fold it in half. But see, I think this one, even if I fold it in half, it's a lot bigger. So we're going to take more off. That's all I was trying to say. It just wouldn't come out. We're going to take a little bit more off. I keep all those strips. So just so you know, it's going to be shorter than a 8.5 by 11. Unless you want it bigger. Let me see. close enough. So I just fold that in half, and then you're going to pull up your pockets inside. And there, you have your folder. Easy peasy. One piece of paper. I love it. And so we're going to put that aside, and we're going to add this. I like it ripped, but I hate tearing off that patina part. Well, we won't tear a lot of it off. Just a little bit. If you like that ripped look, maybe you don't. But I do. And just sort of see where you're at, how much of it you want. That's enough. Now, the side next to the seam, it can be straight. So you're going to tear that. Yeah, that's perfect. I just don't know how far down. Okay. Okay, we want to go about there. Nope, I went a little past it, but that's okay. So we're going to rip that too. Always pull your papers towards you when you're tearing them. And so we've got the straight edge on that side, and if you want a straight edge here, you don't have to tear it, but I do not. So I'm going to just take a little bit of that off. Just kind of let it naturally go. There. And I just want to take a little bit more off the bottom. Oh, that tore beautifully. I love it. And then we're going to glue that down. So how's your day going so far? I had to run out, and I couldn't wait to come home and make a video. I picked us up some lunch, and the young man, very happy young man at his job, I must admit, he was so cute. He said, "So what are you going to do the rest of the day?" And I said, "Well, I'm going to make some videos." "Oh, what kind of videos?" Of course, I didn't tell him the name of my videos because he couldn't care less, I'm sure. And there we go. Now see, I can trim this. I can trim this or leave it. I'm going to leave it. Okay. So we have that. Now we're going to make things to go inside. But first, let's put our pockets down. Here's the way I do it. I know that's ripped, but it'll be okay. I'm afraid if I put just a little bit of glue, it'll glue that down. But we're going to put lace there anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. I love this lace that I put in here. It kind of folded over. I love that look. Okay. And I'm going to use that lace on that. Let's put that over here. I've got a lot of different, I'm leaning, when I shop for my trims, I lean towards this sheer because I like to see sometimes inside the pocket. And I just got this one. This one is a sleeve and I found it on eBay. It's just so pretty. What are we going to do here? You don't even, I mean, you don't even need a lot because this pocket isn't as deep as that one. I think I'll put this one here. And I don't think I'll make it a double pocket. We'll just try to get it. On there like that. Let that dry a little bit, and then you don't really have to have two lace pockets, but when I cut that one off, I'll see what that looks like. Okay. All right, I don't know. I don't think this is going to be wide enough. Nope. Okay, no problem. I've got lots of fun trims here. But really, two different pockets, I don't know. Let me see if I have more of that. Probably don't. Nope. I'm in my little drawer here. Well, I don't remember what that one is, but it doesn't matter. We're just going to do one lace pocket for now because I want to get to the fun part and I want to cut that. It's bugging me. Well, I can't because we've already glued the pockets. Okay. We need that. All right. So to go inside the little, oh, so we want to put the label on. I thought I had some labels ready. Oh, here they are. I'm like, oh my goodness. Did I even print that one? Oh, I did. I printed it a little bit smaller. And let me see if I printed another one. Give me a second. And I'm back. Okay, I found a bigger label. So we'll put that on the front. There you go. Now we'll make the fun stuff, so I'll leave the pin out. Okay, here are just some extra pieces, and this is another little bundle, like a little scrap pad, and I've already stapled it, so now we'll just add the trim. Let's just add some here. And then add a little bit here and there. Okay. And that kind of covers up the staples. I like that. And here's a tag I thought I would put in there, and some pretty, pretty, pretty trim. Yeah, it goes this way. And just make it a little pocket. Boy, I really can't tell the difference, so. This is the fun part, filling up the pockets. That's my favorite fun part. We're letting these all dry. Let's see, what else was I going to do? Oh, I have all these things. These labels are just simple and I love them. I don't use labels enough, and I plan to keep more labels out where I see them. Because I guess I gravitate towards, oh, I left my door open. I gravitate towards the old photos, and I love these labels. Okay, there's another little scrap pad. I don't know which one I was going to put on this. I don't think I chose one. Here is some more. Look at that, you're ready to go. You just need to add the pages in. Now this one I added on some packing paper, some brown paper as a background. Can you see it? Yeah, it's, and I was going to actually put it on the cover, and then I saw the more white label, and I love that one. So I'm going to put it on this booklet. Booklet to be is what I'll call it. I'm shaking the table. My camera's not attached to the table. Oh, these are turning out really pretty. Okay, and here are some more. I love the labels that say notes. I'm a big note taker. There you go. And then this one I didn't attach to the packing paper. You know, I even save all the packing paper, especially when I get packing papers from Europe. They have different boxes and they have different packing supplies than we do. Why is this desk moving so much? Yeah, this is going to be a booklet. Can't wait. Okay, we're still going. And some of the labels say journals on them, so they're very, this one is not sewn in, but it's going to be a very simple little booklet. Oh, I love these. Love these labels. All right, we need to choose a label. This is a in process booklet, and it's French ephemera, and you know, some blank book pages. And I wanted to add this on there, but before I did that, I wanted to add a label, and I don't think I've chosen a label for that or this. So let's see if we can find one. Where did I do with those? Oh my goodness. Hang on. Oh, here they are. I turned them upside down. I was just going to see if I could find something that I felt would fit there. You know, like something small. Like that actually would. So let's see if there's, you know, I could even put that 1849 there. My goodness, are these gorgeous. Or even that one. I don't know what it says. 1901. I like that one. Wait, let's look at them all before you jump. And I specifically like the way they write their numbers. We don't write like that. Okay, I'm all looking. I mean, the choices are wonderful. I'm going to go, I think, with that. I mean, look at these numbers. I couldn't write like that if I tried. Let me go with that one I liked. Okay. Is this not the ugliest pair of scissors you've ever seen? Okay. Got it. All right. Baby scissors time. Now, there. All right, let's see what that does. See what I mean? You could put it down there. I like it. It's going. So all these labels, tiny, some are floral, some are French, some are English. You get a lot to choose from. I just love that. That's going to make a cute booklet, but I might make it into a journal. I don't know, but I thought I'd show you that. How well these labels go with antique papers. Okay, so all we have left is this bag. I shouldn't have put that away so fast. I think I'm going to use this. Maybe we'll put a little blue this time. A little blue behind it. How does it? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's a little big. Still a little big. Okay. We just want it. It's just going to peek out. Yeah. I'm probably going to print this digital out 10 times. I love it so much. Whoops. Okay. We're going to do that. And then we're going to, well, I do have a smaller one. Let me see. Yeah, let's do, wait. No, that one's too big. No? Yeah, let's do the Venti. Easy, easy project. All right, we got that drying. And hopefully the other pieces are dry. And we'll start filling up the, oh, I just love that. Now I'm going to add some dried flowers in here. If you could see how smushed they are. Then I have these flowers on the other side. But they come that way. No, that one's, here, I like this one. I'm going to have to cut it down. But these things are messy. Messy, messy, messy. Okay, out of my way. We're going to break that off, break that off. I have to vacuum anyway. I don't know what that piece is. Let's see. They're so smushed, I don't know what's the front and what's the back. There we go. I like that. We got our smushed flowers. Okay, now let's decorate. Okay. Still need some lace, don't we? All right. Oh, look. Again. You know, I cleaned this drawer out with all my laces. It was a mishmash. We'll add this. Again, Well, you're going to have two different pockets, but that's okay. That is perfectly fine. Okay. That pocket blends in. I almost went over. Okay. We're going to go like that and hope it turns out. I'm going to have to trim now. I went too far that way. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. Good, good, good. And where are the other scissors? Just trim this up a little. There. Well, I guess I trimmed it too much. I'm going to have to glue that down. There we go. No one will ever know. Okay, so we got that done. And now we're going to decorate, or, you know, put our things in. Whichever suits your fancy. Oh, I love it. And you can layer it. See how I'm layering? That's why I chose a bunch of different heights, so I could layer. I don't know, that one is, this one it might be too tall. It is. Definitely want this one in. Oh, I thought I had attached that. Okay, well, let's wait on that one. We've got this one. Get that blue in there. It's just gorgeous. And then we've got these two. And then this, I guess I could staple it. Okay. Here we go. Solve that problem. We're going to put this one back here. And we've got this little pocket. I think I'm going to see if that fits. No. This is going to go back here as well. And I don't have anything for that little pocket. So we'll just put some of the labels in. That works for me. There you go. Cutie, cutie. I don't know which one is more full, but we have it. It makes a nice gift for someone you know that crafts, or maybe you just want to keep your stuff in there, the things that you create. But I love these. These are little folders using Chapter 1 papers labels and this digital. I'll list it below where you can find them. And I thank you for coming along on this little short video. You can even wrap this up and tie it up. And there you go. So it doesn't open up when you mail it. I love it. Okay, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I will be back next week. And have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.